Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports Break Retreat. Y'all know me. I'm Yoda T. Cards and coffee. What is happening? Yup, 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 yup. I knew we were going to go there. And let me ask you why Houston would put, I don't care what kind of a season he's had. You understand as much as I do, as well as I do, and I think better than the coaches of Houston, management, manager, whatever. Why do you start a rookie? Why do you start I don't know. I can vent. Why do you start a rookie pitcher? Not for nothing. This is the postseason. It's a whole new ball game. There's a layer of stress that you are not going to experience in any regular season game. And obviously, he was not up to the task. Not tonight. You get that with postseason experience. He's a rookie, but I don't know. I think they screwed the pooch almost as bad or just as bad as putting Sale in last night. I mean, shit. Chris Sale last night was garbage for the Sox, which is good for us. But I guess that Houston just wanted to reciprocate the favor and give them a night of batting practice. Holy damn. Grand slam first inning, grand slam second inning. If it's the only saving grace is that the first grand slam was done by JD Martinez. Now, JD Martinez is the only Red Sox that I openly follow. Um, I was getting a little warm and fuzzy with Rafael Devers there for a minute. My girlfriend loves Rappy, so Rappy's included. But yeah, I'm a JD Martinez fan. Quiet killer. I've always considered him a quiet killer. Yeah, yeah. I was just hoping that beast was going to sleep through this series. Oh, it's a split. It's a split. It could have been worse. You guys are going to come to Boston, and you guys are just going to wreck house. Houston is going to wreck house in Boston. The Boston fans are stupid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that. I live in well, not in Boston, but I live close enough that I can't say that out loud. I will be held accountable, and one day I will just not show up to the feed anymore because I will be dead in an alley because those Boston fans are brutal. But yeah, no, I honestly believe that it's still a series. I think that both teams showed some strengths and some weaknesses over the first two games, and I think that both bullpens are a little bit depleted. I would honestly say that Boston's bullpen is probably a little bit more depleted. Um, Although Baldy, I call him Baldy. You're a Baldy. Um, I think he pitched almost six full innings. So, hey, there she is. You made it. You made it. Cool. I'm pretending to have all kinds of energy. Let me share with you guys where I've been. So, we broke last night. I worked all day and I picked up a couple of late jobs late in the afternoon, so I didn't get home until later than I was expecting to. We broke last night. I woke up at about 4:20, 4:30. 4:20. Anyway, see, I'm tired and shit that is not normally funny, I'm going to laugh at tonight. So if anybody wants to test any material, that's what I'm here for. Um, but yeah, no. Then I was on call all night. I did get a couple hours of sleep, and then I was up at like 4:30 this morning. And I've been running solid. I was hoping to come home and take a nap at one point, but that didn't work out. No power nap today. Came home midday to work on the computer to make sure that we can get this with no lag tonight. So I think I got everything licked. The temperature in the office is cool, so it's not going to be radiant heat. I honestly believe, by the way, that it was overheating and throttling itself down due to overheating and not being able to dissipate. So I've done a ton of stuff today to try and eliminate that. So we should be good for this evening. We should definitely be good for this evening. I finally won one spot. I bid on like five mini helmets, and then I stepped away and got distracted, and obviously didn't follow up on them. Four of them got outbid, but I did get my father's Green Bay Packers, so I'm happy about that. Praying for Devontae Adams coming out of that box tomorrow night. That'd sit well with my full-size amp Devontae Adams. In honor of my pops. Yeah, cards and copy. Aldo, she's got a basketball LE card and the football mini helmet, the Schwartz football mini helmet series. It would help if you would clarify. Oh, and by the way, for everybody that was in the room last night, um, stuff got a little screwed up. I got distracted with the lag and all that jazz. I never gave away those three spots. So what we're going to do is we're going to maximize that, right? We are going to give away the 3 spots when we're done with the eBay tonight. And those 3 spots are going to go into a new box. So you're going to get fresh spots in a new box. We will bang the eBay out first, and then we will take care of all of thatness. Speaking of eBay, this is what we got tonight. We got the mini helmet. We're going to crack that first. Then we got the LE card. Bradley, what's up? What's up? I'm going to give the advantage to the early birds this evening. We're going to jump it over to the screen. Oh, it's still up at the moment. Excellent. So check this out, guys. See that Schlee 1-3 box breaks? Do a Google jeez. No, do an eBay search for that seller. She's got, I forgot what series it is. I know it's the most recent. She does like I do. We buy non-cases, and we're able to keep it fresh on the fresh series as opposed to putting up a eBay that is 20 series old. I see that happening. So we're trying to keep it all fresh, stay on top of the new series, because it really blows. Not necessarily for us as breakers, but when you're watching a series break in another room and you see hits coming out, you know it's not available, and then there's no desire not to chase the team, but you're not going to get what you want if, in fact, anything that you've seen is hit. So we try and keep it fresh. So it's definitely a newer series, if not the brand new. Sometimes they'll put out 2 in a week because they sell out quick. Literally like in minutes quick. So it's probably the brand new or one step back, which is still brand new. It's this week probably. You know what I mean? So yeah, check her out. And check out Cards and Copy. He is on Facebook. Primarily hobby boxes, retail boxes, and blaster boxes, that sort of thing. But he focuses on cards. You're not going to find a less expensive break for the product. Amazing price points. Amazing. I think the 3 of us all share a common belief. That's the word, belief. I'm going to be doing that a lot tonight, guys. I am tired, and so my vocabulary is shrunk significantly. So I am probably going to pause to find the right word a lot. So bear with me this evening. I didn't go blank. I'm just thinking. So those are your available teams, and we're going to do this as we always do, everyone. You get the visual. Some people are on a cell phone, right? So they don't get to see that as well as others. So then what we do, now that you've seen the screen, whoops. How about we back that? How about we go there? And how about we back that? Okay. I hit the wrong button, and all my teams disappeared. I think you all saw that. I went to paste instead of copy because Yoda's tired. No, the mouse just jumped. And there's the paste. And those are the available teams. So I'm going to give you all a second to just soak that in. Suck it all in. All of it. All of it. Like a fire in a submarine. Take all that oxygen. Take it all. Yeah, we need to copy first. How about we do it in order? The order of operations is important. I was actually having that conversation with a doctor today. When on the 3rd attempt of walking through a door, I realized it's probably smart to turn the doorknob before you push the door open. I was tired. Led to an interesting conversation with a doctor with 30 years experience, and the dude was just baffled. And yeah, it was an interesting conversation, we'll say that. And there are the payment methods, right? And we're doing this all to get this all out the way. And the last thing. Oh, oops. You're probably going to hear that a lot too. You might not know because it might be off screen when I'm doing it, but I just mistyped. I'm going to be doing that a lot tonight too. I assure you. And there is your line, everyone. Kaboomski. Kaboomski. AS. I'm thinking to myself, add one more S and you're calling me out. And he did it again. Bro, you're missing an S. Dale the man. There he is. Thought you were on the road, bro. Don't you tell me you're doing this while you're on the road. Totally not worth it. Do not hurt yourself tonight. There it is. There it is. So you're looking for the Astros then, right? What is happening, Mr. Damn USA Texas? Randy Beck. Wow, everyone's in the room tonight. Hells yes. Hells yes. Let's make it a night. All right, so I'm assuming cards and copy. I want to see if Houston is available. Is Houston available? Houston is not available. So you said as. I'm looking through and, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. As. You're not looking for a team, though. The Astros are taken. Boys Life 36, pick those up if that's what the AS is in reference to. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I've got to shrink that because it's being dumb and that mouse is just hopping over. Okay. Okay, just get on the screen for a second. Aldo, what does this AS mean? And don't forget, check out Cards and Copy, Break Room. This is the user. Add Break Room to the end of this. That is his Break Room on Facebook. Go join his Facebook group. Shlee13 Box Break. She is, where are you, Shlee? There you are. There you are. You know what we got to do tonight? You know what we got to do tonight? We got to do a couple things tonight. Ah, that's right. I'm on the wrong one. So, now that you guys can see it, that is exactly what you would type into Facebook, into eBay, into YouTube, and you will find Shlee13 Box Breaks. And don't think Shelly, think Ashley. Everybody's gonna help. And where is you are? That's right. Okay. And cool. All right. Doing 80 right now. Jesus. I actually was, I almost got busted big time today. I'm not even going to lie. I was going to make up a hole. I was being awesome. I was not. I was being dumb. Drove right by a trooper. Did not see the sumbitch. And then he pulls out, and it looked like he was all over me. He had to have gotten a radio call. Had to have. Because then he was off my tail, and then he hit the, that authorized personnel people spot thing, the splitter on the highway. He crossed over and turned on his lights and went in another direction. So I know he was after me, but he didn't get me. Because I got lucky and somebody else was doing something even worse at the time. So, do me a favor. Okay. Oh, the A's, bro. I'm dumb. I am dumb, right? The A's. All it needs is an apostrophe. Did you hear that, guy? Did you guys hear that? It's almost like I've been drinking, but I haven't. That was some mad slurring. I would have failed a drunk test right there. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad if I get called out tonight. If I have to drive tonight and get pulled over, I'll be drunk. I'm going to act like it unintentionally. I got to stop being dumb. So, due to the debacle yesterday, I kind of rearranged things, and I'm still thinking things are in their old configuration, and they're not, so bear with me. So, I'm going to do that, okay? And I put the payment methods in chat, so I'm going to stretch this out. That was messed up. Let's fix that. Haha, that was an easy fix. First time ever. So you got Shlee13 Box Breaks and you got Cards and Copy Break Room. Both on Facebook. Shlee13 Box Breaks. eBay. YouTube. Brap, bop, bop. Alright, let me stop getting distracted and being dumb. Alright, smarten up, Yoda. That's never, ever gonna happen. Smarten up. Shit. Yep. It's like telling kids not to play with fire. You know that's not going to happen. Dale is up next with the Colorado Rockies. And while I've got you in the room, Dale, before, if you do bounce out, let me get a confirmation. So, not so that I know, so that everybody else knows. Full disclosure type thing, you know. Dale hit me up earlier today. Yesterday he was driving through West Virginia when we were live. Tonight he's driving towards Florida. He wanted to make sure that he got 10 spots if we end up doing one of our hot damn boxes. So I just want that out there so that everybody's aware. If we go to one, Dale wants 10 spots, so we've got 10 closed already. So I got you. Dodgers. There you go. There you go. The Dodgers. That's a good pick. Randy Beck with the Phillies. Of what's remaining, that's exactly where I would go. Doing 80 right now. I love it. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding, man. And here's the thing, right? So me, myself, and Irene, they got the movie about, you know, the Vermont state troopers and stuff. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that there is a state in this country that takes their state trooperism more seriously than New Hampshire. These guys just all. If you don't have a stick up your ass, you do not pass. You won't make trooper. You might be a, you know, townie or whatever. You might even become a detective. But if you don't have a stick up your ass, you will not be a New Hampshire state trooper. And I'm sorry to all my friends that are state troopers in the state of New Hampshire. Mr. Randy, Mr. Warren, I got you both. I got you both. Yeah, and once we get done with the eBay stuff, the first box in the hot damn, completely forgot. I got distracted and got stupid last night. I completely forgot to issue out those 3 spots. I don't know if anybody realized that. So I shut off last night and I'm just analyzing, going through, just replaying. And I'm like, I forgot to do that. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to get through the eBay and then I'm going to pull up that last box. And there were 27 of 30 spots in there. So you 27 are going to get randomized top 3. Get to pick your spots. No, because if you're not in the room right now, I'm going to pick it for you. So you'll get a chance. If you're not in the room, I'm going to pick it for you. But you will get a spot. So we will do that because I'm going to start writing stuff down because I forget things. Kind of. A lot. So we got the Pirates, the Giants, the Royals, and the Marlins and the Brewers. And the Brew Crew. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to close. Tell you what, if anyone wants to take those, at $4 a piece, 5, that's 20. I say 5 for 15. Is anybody interested? I'm glad I looked up again because the 5 skipped and I was about to say all 5 for $1. $1, $1. All right. Bradley. Bradley. Sorry, Dale. Bradley just beat you. That's the disadvantage of having your hands on the wheel. Yep, Bradley just beat you, my friend. Cool, and this is closed. Let me type that in before we go any further. Thank you, Bradley, and thank you, everyone. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for grabbing spots, and thank you for hanging out and listening to my absolute craziness. And I am here to tell you I am in rare form, and I'm always funnier in other people's room. Does that make any sense? Don't expect me to be funny tonight, guys. I'm too tired. But when there's no pressure, I'm all over it. It's kind of like, oh, I'm going to do it too. It's kind of like Garcia. No pressure, I'm all over it. As soon as there's pressure, I fold. I fold like a cheap something. All right, Bradley. Oh, I forgot to, yeah. I forgot to right click those to align. No, that's not what I want. I wanted that one. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. And that one too. See how it's blocking all those though? It's weird. See what happens. Yeah, see? It blocked them all. It's dumb. Did I hit the wrong button? Maybe I'm hitting the wrong button. I was hitting the wrong button. Dude, I'm going to do this a lot tonight, guys. So, you want to see what it looks like when somebody who's been doing this for over a year pretends like this is his first night? You're witnessing it right now. I'm new. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm brand new. This is my first night live. See, that's a hard one to convince you guys of, because if you're here, all you have to do is go to the room, and you're going to see more than one video. I guess I'm stupid tonight. All right, so send when you can, guys. I will make it convenient. I will do that one more time. We'll drop the payment methods for anybody who needs them. We're going to do a quick copy. We're going to do a quick paste. And we're going to go kaboom. All right. I can't believe this. I'm spacing what my next... Oh, and don't forget to check out AZ Firebreak. She is on eBay and Facebook. She has... often she pops out Monday Night Football squares. I've just been so busy in spacing. I've been blanking out and bailing on everybody, literally. Aldo, I got you, buddy. Randy, I got you. Warren, I got you. Cool. Where are you? Dale, I got you. All right, we're going to do a quick shout out. I'm sure it's coming, and I am lazy. And we're going to green you. You're green. You're green, man. Green like Yoda. All right, let's do a roll call, a shimmy roll call for the teams. Then we're going to crack this bitch and see what we get. Arizona Diamondbacks, AZ Firebreaks. Check her out on eBay and Facebook. Kevin, with a last name that he can't even pronounce, also known as Richard Stikodinsky, otherwise known as Dick Stikodinsky. He's got the Braves, and he's picking up the Orioles in room. That's a memory thing. Oh, no, he picked those up on Facebook. Wait, you know what? He had to have. Yeah, he picked that up on Facebook because it's not Kevin M. And that's another thing. I've got the Facebook link in the video comments. Join the group. You get first access to all of the unsolds, and I'm going to start posting things exclusively on Facebook. Not that we're going to step away from eBay, but we're going to double dip because I am just ready to bite off so much more than I can chew. My man Boys Life, 36, with those Boston Red Sox pulling out a massive victory. Grand Slam first inning, Grand Slam second inning, and then ice. No, they got another run, but then it was ice. Chicago Cubs, Rendon Chai, 47. Oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing ahead of time. Please don't message me and brutalize me. It's an accident. My keys stick. See, it's sticking now. That's crazy. Rendon Chai, 347. Boys Life, 36, with the Chicago White Sox. The better of the Chicago teams, in my opinion, presently. Anyway, that's just my opinion. We welcome yours. Except for in this room. You don't have one. The only opinion that matters? Ha ha ha! My girlfriend's, actually, to be honest with you. Cincinnati Reds, Crazy Jim, 2003. Schlee13, Box Breaks. Check her out. Facebook, eBay, YouTube, and it's all the same. Just take that, copy it, and search her out. Cleveland Indians, soon to be the Cleveland Guardians. I can't wait to just consistently rub it in. You know what? Not for nothing. Their season's over. This is the last night you will see the Indians. From now on, it is the Cleveland Guardians, unfortunately. Colorado Rockies, pick it up. Dale, picking them up in the room. Detroit Tigers, Kevin, with a last name he can't even pronounce. We'll call him Kevin Stikodinsky. Mr. Boys Life, 36, with the Houston Astros. We've got the Kansas City Royals, picked up in room by my man Bradley Mullis. Boys Life, 36, with the Angels. Damn, USA Texas, picking up those Dodgers in room. See, the left and right tabs that don't make sense tonight. Just bear with me. I'm going to try it from memory. See how well I can fail. Bradley Mullis picking up those Miami Marlins. Milwaukee Brew Crew, Bradley Mullis. Richard Stikitinsky, Minnesota Twins. That is his home team. If anybody ever wants trade bait, he hits something that you want, just know that he is partial to the Twins. Oh, and he's also partial to the Yankees. He loves the Yankees, so offer up all the Yankee stuff that you can. You're welcome. New York Mets, 2010, Burr 45. I know who that is. I know who that is, and he's in the room. Haha, good luck, my man. New York Yankees. I'm going to work this one. Let me see if I can embarrass myself. Gramers. Oh, we're going to go Gramers. Gramers, 31, and I can go fancy because I know I'm not going to have to remember that later down the list. Thank goodness. Cards and Copy Break Room with the Atlanta. Man, I'm losing my mind. I can't even read words. Oakland Athletics. Randy Beck picking up those Philadelphia Phillies. Hint, hint. 2010 Burr 45. Might just be Mr. Randy Beck. Bradley Mullis picking up the Pirates. Schlee 13. Box Breaks picking up Padres. Bradley Mullis got those San Francisco Giants. Underrated team. Crazy underrated team, if you ask me. Seattle Mariners going to my man Kevin Stikitinsky. Boys Life 36 picking up those Cardinals and the Devil Rays. Yes, I said the Devil Rays, just like the Indians are about to be the Guardians. The Devil Rays will always be the Devil Rays in this room. Other than the Indians, because we know we're going to bust her chops as hard as we can. We're traditionalists here. We don't change the names. As a matter of fact, we're going to go back to the Redskins here too. Texas Rangers, Toronto Blue Jays, Schlee 13 Box Breaks. Washington Nationals, SCSHI-8766. Cool. AZ Fire Breaks. Excuse me. AZ Fire Breaks right here. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to post this into chat so that you have it and you can take it with. AZ Fire Breaks does squares. Boom. There you go. And she also does shoot. Yeah. No, she's a breaker. She also breaks product and stuff like the rest of us. But she's got the market on the football squares. I just ran through all the names. Why are we still looking at the screen? Because Yoda's behind, tired, and forgetful. Forgetful primarily. We'll go with forgetful. Forget I said everything else. Forgetful. And I'm sound like I'm distracted, but you gotta understand, after the last two live feeds, we've gotten degraded quality about a half an hour, 45 minutes in, and I'm just paying attention, and I'm praying that we're not going to get any drop packet, frame rate, slowdown, any of that crap. And as you can tell, in good times and in bad, I'm a Yankee till I die. Until this heart beats a no more. This is Box. Let's get that right up there. They really did a good job of that. It's almost so discreet, can't pick it up. It's box 32 of 100. This is Series 4. This is 2021 Autograph Baseball Mini Helmet from the Hit Parade. And it is sealed on all sides by at least 5 people at Hit Parade, I'm convinced. They can't even... Anyway. I do have something to mention. We were confused in the past. The first one that I ever opened... And good luck to everybody, by the way. Most importantly, good luck. And I'm going to clarify something. The mini helmets with the boxes and everything, you can't go to Walmart and get them, but they are sold retail. Every box actually has a marker. The markers are not necessarily used unless there is a PSA, DNA, JSA, some sort of a certification on it. If it's a blank marker, it's a marker that came with the original package before it got signed. If it has some sort of authenticity representation, then it is going to be a used marker. I hope that helps to clarify. And we're going to do this special like. We're going to take this and make sure it doesn't leave the screen. Ooh, shoot, I just did that. I have a safety net for when I'm dumb. This will give us a better view, I think. Ooh, thank you. I've wanted one of these forever. We got to share your hip. Off to the side you go. You're going to become a rolling tray. Anybody that doesn't know, don't worry about it. And anybody that knows, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even know who it is yet. So the oh yeah has nothing to do with the helmet. I was still referring to my comment. Oh, and they put 32 on the inside tab. That's so cute. Cute. Oh, no. No, you didn't. No, 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 no. Of course, I make... That's beautiful. That there, my friends, is a mat, a flat mat. It's not a traditional, and I don't even have a baseball mini helmet. I don't own one. I've never won one. So I don't have one to compare. But this is not the regular style. This is a special style. This is like Atacoat. This is flat mat, I guess they call it, which is actually, in my opinion, even more sexy. It's even more sexy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do I really? Divi Garcia. Or is it Divi? I think it's Divi Garcia. Divi Garcia. Oh, somebody's going to be a happy camper. This is JSA certified. The matte helmets are sick, right? They are sick because they are a subset. They're a sub-series, you know what I mean? They're a specialty. So not only did you just hit my Yankees, the best team in baseball. I don't care about records. I don't care about records. I don't care about standings. I don't care about wins and losses, and I don't care about one particular game. In my world versus the real world, the Yankees are the best team in baseball, and you just hit them. And it is certified WIT 587038. WIT 587038. I'd like to match it up, but I don't want to take it out of the box. I know these guys are good. They're not going to give you somebody else's card. But I'm going to be honest with you. You got to be 2% smarter than the box you're trying to open. And I fail because this is kind of complicated. So I think we're going to clip that right back to closed before I mess up the packaging box. I'm going to trust that they know what they're doing. Although there was this one time when the box said Wade Boggs and it was a Wander Franco. That was a signed baseball. Came out of Hit Parade. True story. If your friendly local breaker didn't put a little extra time into that and realize that is not Wade Boggs' autograph. Yeah, I'm looking for... Oh, there it is. I can do it. We've got the sticker right there. It's going to be hard because I got the box and I can only bring it so close. But it is WIT 587038. WIT 587038. You got to give Yoda a break, man. When you turn 1,420 years old, the eyes start to go. You know what I mean? Shit, how long do you expect me to be able to see straight? They haven't taken the license away yet. Haha. Goes to show. That is a beautiful helmet. And that is going to Gremers 31. Congratulations, Gremers 31. That's a hell of a helmet. I'm a little jealous. If you're not a Yankees fan, let me know. I'd love to trade you something for it. And if you are, let me know. And I'd like to congratulate you for your excellent taste in baseball teams to begin with. I mean, first and foremost, if you're a Yankees fan, kudos, bro. There's Yankees fans, and then there's everyone else. Sorry. We're a rare breed, rare form. Oh, no, we're just... I don't know. See, this is where I'm just going to leave you cliffhanging because I just don't have it in me right now to keep going with that and come up with something creative. That was everything I had, man. That was everything I had. To be honest with you, I was pretty impressed with my 2% smarter than the box you're trying to open. That took a lot out of me. Once again, that is sick. And that is, I'm going to call it Divi Garcia. I believe he's young talent, and young talent is good. If you can get him Hall of Fame or retired or young, that's good because the young, I enjoy watching them as they develop and increase in value, meaning my piece of memorabilia increases in value. That Lance McCullens hat is the same way. When I got it, man, it was nothing. And then last night I was able to make Aldo, I hope, a little bit jealous because I've got it and he doesn't anyway. Because, see, I'm a child. I'm a 44-year-old child. I will be a 69-year-old child, and I will die a child. And I am happy with that. I'm quite content with that. Who wants to grow up? I want to be a Toys R Us kid. That ages me. Toys R Us has been out of business for a while, hasn't it? Shit, I am old. On to the baseball LE. I'm going to document this real quick. Real quick. Again, congratulations, Gramers 31. I'm so tired my tongue is not even rolling the way I want it to. Gramers. Believe it or not, I actually took a lot of French in high school because I grew up on, semi-northern New Hampshire, and we didn't have Spanish as an option. It was all French because we're close to Canada. So, Canadian brethren. So I learned French. Probably one of the single most useless things I've ever learned in my life. But, hey, we make mistakes. I would have rather learned Klingon or something stupid like that, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, again, I'm distracted and I'm just catching up to chat and you guys are funny. Drinking, I think that they were doing a little bit more than that because I think that they can get it right when they're just drinking. I think that there are pills involved, maybe needles. I don't know, maybe, I don't even want to go there. That is a nice helmet. Damn it. Can I lay odds on the blackjack dealer? Because if I can, bro, that is the most consistently money-making bet you will ever find. Ever. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You guys are funny. All right. So we got 5 available teams on what? No, this is. I do apologize, guys. There's one thing that I overlooked. These are not for a spot. These are 6 a spot. Again, my proofreading. I took an old sell sheet and modified it, and starting to realize I could have been more thorough. So there is a visual, and now I'm going to give you the available teams in chat for everybody who's playing with us tonight on a cell phone. And I did it again, didn't I? You guys see this? At least I'm consistent. Consistently screwing up. But bump. All right. Control V. And then we go bang. Billy, hold on just 1 second. I do this kind of slow because some people are on laptops, some people are on tablets, so their screen is large enough. Other people are on cell phones, and it shrinks their screen, so they got to use the 2 fingers, blow it up, move things around. So I give them a minute, right, so that they get the visual. Then I put it into chat, and then I'm going to drop the old line. You know what I mean? So everybody's going to know. Nobody's going to get caught off guard. That's the one thing I can't stand in a break room, when somebody just drops a random line, catches you off guard, because there's always somebody that isn't paying attention to anything but the chat and already has their team and just waiting to hit enter, and it's hard to beat those guys. Oh, what is this? This is a hit parade. I'm guessing on the series. I think I'm right, but shit, who knows? Why are these buttons not working the way they're supposed to? You suppress them and they're supposed to do something. And I apologize, guys. Normally I already have this typed up, so it's a copy paste for me. But again, I was caught with my pants down. Metaphorically, of course. Of course. Metaphorically, of course. And there's your line drop. You can have either team, my friend, because you are the first. You are the first. And I'm going to put this down here. Whoops. You were the first below that line. So, what we are going to do is, I believe Billy is not, might be one of the first times Billy's been in here. So, he said Mariners or Giants. Now, I am going to give him priority. His answer is going to be below, but whatever it is reference to this line, which is just below the line. So the question is, Billy, would you like the Mariners or first? Yep, that's what I thought. Welcome to the room, my friend. Would you prefer the Mariners or the Giants? And that is exactly where I would have gone. That is a great call, my friend. Giants are a good team. Seattle Mariners. I think Ichiro's in here, isn't he? As a Seattle Mar Oh no, wait, no, that's the helmet. I'm being silly. Um, Rodriguez is in this series baseball, though, isn't he? I believe he is, Billy. I believe. Oh, what's his name? And I have his refractor rookie card of him too. The Rodriguez rookie. It's not Julio, I don't think, but it might be. Again, my memory isn't working. I'm just so drained. La, la, la. I think we all know which prospect. He's like top prospect for Seattle. He does have a die cut autograph rookie in here, and it is a rookie. So Billy has the Mariners. This Braves Dodgers game. Dude, I want to watch it, but if I do, then I'm going to get distracted and then I'm not going to talk to you guys and I'm going to forget that we're breaking and then you guys are going to be like, yo, yo, yo. And I'm not going to hear you because all you guys can do is type it, right? So I'm not going to hear the yo, yo, yo. Oh, I'm such an a-hole clown. They're always a solid, always. You're absolutely right. Always in hit parade. Always. Because you got what? Ichiro, you got the rookie, and then you got Ken Griffey Jr. Randy Johnson. There's a ton of historicals. The Venmo. Give me un momento on the Venmo. You know what? Not for nothing. Maybe I should just start getting myself exhausted before I go on. Huh. Unless it's that I'm so tired that that was actually interesting to me. That could be it too. And I just dropped them all. PayPal. The Venmo is the second one. That is at Yoda-T. Right on. Thank you. What is the score right now? Because I know one buddy of mine picked Atlanta, the other one picked the Dodgers. They both have them in teasers. Oh shit, he picked the Red Sox tonight. He picked Atlanta tonight, and I think he's got like 4 or 5 football teams tomorrow. We were both at DraftKings in town, not my favorite one, but the other one, placing bets Friday for this weekend. That was when I double dipped. I gotta quiet down because she's still awake, but I came home to show my girlfriend that knows that I hate the Red Sox a ticket, a bet. I did a teaser bet, the Red Sox and the over. But what she doesn't know is I also did Houston in the over to cover and hedge my bet. So my Houston team won. I almost got some bee-gibber action because she was all like, oh, that's so sweet. I can't believe you did that. You love me more than the Yankees. And I didn't say anything. I think I immediately changed the subject or something, so she didn't get confirmation. At this point, I have not confirmed whether or not I love her more than the Yankees. Oh, I am such an a-hole. 2-2. Right on. Oh, I am such a dippity doo. Dippity dippity doo. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, and while we're waiting here, while we're filling, because I think I'm caught up here, right? I'm looking at the line. I've got to find the line. There's the line. Okay, so we got the Mariners, and I don't think anybody else asked for a team, right? Do, 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 do. Okay, so I am caught up. So I'm not ignoring anybody or anything. Good. You know what I mean? Okay, so she calls herself a sports fan, a Red Sox fan. If she truly was, she would understand the meaning of that word, and that would be acceptable. I think that if I told her I loved the Yankees more than her, she'd tell me to go sleep with my bats and my balls, and then it just gets dirty and kinky, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I haven't confirmed or denied. And I have an idea, guys, because I am still blanking it on movie lines and pick the movie. I think that I'm just going to give you actors, and you guys got to tell me what movie. Haha, it's easier for me and it's harder for you. You guys have gotten too many easy passes because I haven't been creative enough. Either that or I'm going to dig into black and white movies. And I actually have a homework assignment for everyone. while we're caught up here. And I'm only going to give this another minute or so, and then I'll close this and eat these teams. Um, but I have a homework assignment for everyone. I want, if you haven't seen it yet, it's an old movie. It's an amazing movie. It's called The Hustler. It's all about a pool hustler. And I believe it's Paul Newman early in his career. It is a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. And it's going to be an honor system. We'll be live Friday and Saturday next weekend. We come live Friday, you tell me you watch it, I'm going to give you a free spot in my break in my in-house multi-sport series. That's what kind of homework assignment is. We reward you for doing work. You will enjoy the movie. It is black and white, but you'd be amazed the subject matter, the topics, and the whole story. Like, I can't believe that it ever even made it out into film back then. I mean, I don't know firsthand because I'm not that old. But I know culture was American society was a lot different, and the stuff that they're talking about. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, it's a great movie. And it's all about pool. Old school pool. Right? 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 One of my favorite movies. And I'm not old like that. I mean, I like the special effects movies and stuff. I'm all into Marvel series and all that, but sometimes you just get a movie that just resonates in your brain, and that is it for me. It's an amazing movie. So there's your homework assignment, everyone. If you waste an hour and a half of your life and watch that movie, either way, I'm going to give you a spot. But if you tell me that you didn't like that movie next weekend, I'm going to drive to your house and slap you because you needed to get those wires tied back together that got disconnected in your brain. Because if those wires were together, you would love the movie. That's as easy as I can. That's as simple as I can put it. It is a really good movie. But I will give away spots. I'll give everybody who watches the movie and comes back honor system next week and confirms that they watched the movie. Even if you watched it, you get credit for it. And no, there's no pop quiz. I'm not that dippity dooey. So yeah, just go watch the movie, come back and tell me, and I'll give you a spot in our in-house. And there is a chance still to hit a Walter Payton signed cap. There's some sick stuff still in there. Oh my God, Pete Rose bat. There's some stick stuff. Again, I'm having a problem with words. That's going to be reoccurring this evening. Chuckle it off. Let's move on. Eventually, I might not even bring it up. And hopefully, I can sneak a couple of foolishnesses by you guys. By. See, we did it again, and I called myself out. Anyway, we got the Diamondbacks, we got the Rockies, we got the Pirates, and we got the Giants. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark a last call. And if nobody's interested, I completely understand. Not the most marketable teams. I'm surprised the Giants are still sitting there, though. And the Pirates, they've got, what, Cabrian Hayes now, right? There's a good chance. If they've got a Pirate in that box, it's probably going to be young talent because they're not going to throw at Barry Bonds. I think he played Pirates, didn't he? No. Giants, right? Shit, am I going to have to pull out my ugly-ass Barry Bonds rookie just to figure out what team he played for? No, I could ask Google, and that's too much work because I have to type keys. Shit, am I lazy? Giants and the Pirates. Yes, they are. They really are. So look at it this way, guys, right? Most of the time, what's the most valuable autograph card you're going to get if you open up a hobby box? You're looking for the autograph rookies, right? Think about it this way. The shittier the team in your mind, when you think of a team, say the Colorado Rockies, shitty, right? They're going to have a lot of young talent that's going to be valuable because they got early picks in the draft because they had a bad season. You know, you see what I'm saying? The Arizona Diamondbacks, same way. They got a lot of young talent. Pirates, Cabrian Hayes. Dude, if we pull a Cabrian Hayes, oh, and then you got the Giants, and that's another young talent story. And I mean, they just lost. They were in the postseason. So some solid teams. Zach Veen, Mr. Crary with the close ski. My man, the closer, Dale, the hero closer. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I was actually going to figure out a way to put a name in here and give you the Rockies. Because not for nothing, we all appreciate. Dale has come in after because he's not been available during the live feed, working and traveling and such. So he'll text me and tell me I'll close that out, and then I hit everybody else up, and then they give me confirmation. We've been breaking one every Monday for the last couple of weeks, right? So Dale's the one that's made it happen. So I was gonna give him, but I was gonna give it an opportunity to close first. But then Dale coming in like a boss and closing us out, closing us out. And Billy, this is how relaxed I am, right? While we were sitting here, I heard a ding. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't looked at my phone. I bet that was you. I'm a gambling man. I can't help it. Like for me, I'll gamble $1 and be screaming at the TV just as much as the guy that gambled and bet $1,000 on the game. You know what I mean? A win is a win, and I love the win. I love the win. I love money. Don't get me wrong. Don't we all? We all love money. Um, but there's something about the win itself. Like I can sit down and play cards with friends, a $5 rebuy tournament, spend $5 or $10 and take the tournament. I'm just excited about that $150, $200 win, as I am when I win something at a casino. 150 people breaking it down, hit final table. I'm already making 10 times more than I'm making at that home game. But a win is a win, man. I love to win. I guess that makes me original because I'm sure everybody else in the world loves to lose. See, jackass Yoda. Whatever. Let's do a Shibigi roll call. I don't even know what that word was. Don't ask me to repeat it because I'm not going to be able to. A Shibuya roll call. See, I didn't even do it right. Arizona Diamondbacks, Dale Crary in the room. Bradley M08 picking up the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore Orioles, Richard Dick Stikadinsky, Facebook. Rendon Chai, Rendon Chai, 347, just like it says, and it always did. With the Boston Red Sox, Richard Stikadinsky, Facebook. Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, going to my man John Head, 99. This dude has one of the most immense hit parade autograph card collections you are gonna ever see. Every sport, just unbelievable, unbelievable. The most unique and amazing collection I have ever seen on cards. Like, just awesome. And every single one of them is a hit parade win. The dude is just unbelievable. And one hell of a guy, if I might add. Probably one of the nicest, most honorable people you'll meet. Schlee won 3 box breaks with the Cincinnati Reds and the Cleveland what are they? Guardians. That's right. The Cleveland Guardians. That just doesn't sound right. It's going to take like a decade for that to get comfortable. Colorado Rockies going to Dale Crary. The closer. Detroit Tigers going to Kevin M. Also, Richard Dick Stikadinsky. Cards and Co. Cards and Co. Cards and Coffee 26 with the Houston Astros. You see what I did there? See what I did? See what I did? John Head 99 with the Kansas City Royals. Los Angeles Angels. Boogert. Like that name. I like that. Boogert. Boogert. That's it. Boogert. John Head 99 with the LA Dodgers. Vince Pascu -0 with the Miami Marlins. John Head 99 with the Milwaukee Brew Crew. The Minnesota Twins. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh, how did you let that happen? How did you let that happen, Richard Dick Stikadinsky? I was expecting to look over to the right and be like Richard Dick Stikadinsky, and I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing Schlee 13 box breaks. Don't forget to check her out on Facebook and YouTube and eBay and all those things, in social media, and knock on her door and call her and harass her. And do not forget my man Cards and Coffee. And it's Cards and Coffee Break Room on Facebook. One of the best groups you're going to find. A lot of cool people, inexpensive breaks, hobby stuff, retail stuff, blaster stuff. You're not going to find you're not going to find a better price point. I disagree. I strongly disagree. I so strongly disagree. They are no longer those Indians. On paper, they are the Guardians. And if they start talking about guardians of the home plate, they're going to protect the home plate by letting every ball go by and not damaging. Nothing's going to hit the home plate. The home plate is going to stay clean. And so are their bats. And so are the bases. Blah, blah, blah. Video guys with the New York Mets. D. Laker won with my New York Yankees. Good luck with my Yankees. Oakland Athletics going to my man Kevin M., also known as Dick Richard Stickadinsky. 2010 Burr 45, also known as Randy Beck. Philadelphia Phillies. Dale Crary picking up the Pirates in the room. San Diego Padres going to my man John Head 99. I know who he's looking for. I believe there's a Tatis in there. I think it's a pictured headliner too. I would love to see that. San Francisco Giants. Dale Crary. Billy picking up the Mariners in room. Vince Pascu -0 going with the St. Louis Cardinals. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Oh, UL find something? I like that. You all find something? That's pretty cool. That's a spin on words. Oh, I like that. With the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Texas Rangers. BMA Love Acosta. That is AZ Fire Breaks. Check her out on YouTube, on Facebook, and on eBay. And AZ Fire Breaks does a weekly football squares. It's usually for Monday Night Football. Wow, I just got word that Mr. Hunt and Chubb is not suiting up tomorrow, and Kareem Hunt is doubtful. That's huge. For anybody that's betting tomorrow, that's huge insight. That's huge insight. Toronto Blue Jays 2010 Burr 45, also known as Randy Beck. And wrapping us up, closing us out, last team Washington Nationals, John Head 99. All right, guys, let's get this done, and I'm done being so much of a clown. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm totally. Yup, that's what I just heard. And I'm here to tell you, right? My buddy Matt LaCroix is the effing oracle. He is the oracle. Dude, I bet better when he's standing next to me because I can pick his brain. Dude, who's playing? Who's injured on this team? And he's got the skinny on all 32 teams. My man is the oracle. Neither one of us can draft an NFL fantasy football league for shit. But the dude is an oracle. The dude is an oracle. And he just texted me and told me Kareem Hunt is extremely doubtful for tomorrow. And that's huge because that puts them in a similar situation, I feel, as Carolina Panthers. By the way, I don't know if anybody knew this already. Christian McCaffrey out tomorrow, not suiting up, not playing. That is definite. You will not see him he's out. And what that does is that throws the balance off. Now, if you remember Sam Darnold in New York Jets uniform, the dude couldn't handle being a leader. As long as Christian McCaffrey is on the field, it's a good balance, and he doesn't have to put all the weight on his shoulders. With Christian McCaffrey out and the weight is on his shoulders, he usually fails. If that is anything, the line on the game does not represent that at all. So if anyone wants another sleeper, bet against Carolina because they're going to be crap. That's just the way life goes. 2021 Series 41. This is an LE Baseball Limited Edition, 44 of 100. This guy is sealed on all sides by the inequities of Hit Parade, probably a dozen, 12, 13 people to wrap this up in cellophane. Good luck, everyone. Am I forgetting anything? We did the roll call, Shabibi roll call, everybody's name, we got that all done, that's all good, everything's good, we're good. Cool. And let's crack it and see what's in it. Let's get that cellophane out the way. Gently place it on the ground because it's made of plastic and it belongs on the ground. Now this is where we have our challenge, right? But that was with the Fire Naked Lady Dragon Blade. This blade is not going to do, it's going to do the exact same thing. I love that thumb imprint. It's just been my Achilles heel of these boxes from the beginning. By now you'd think I'd figured it out, but obviously not. I mean, proof is in the pudding, right? All right, so we got that good on the screen. Let's pop this box open and see what's in there. That was a triple somersault into a backflip into some other stupidness. All right, we have a hit parade. Share your hit. Wow, that's a neat Mahomes. That's a none of these are. Anyway, let's get that out of the way. Oh, we got a booklet, guys. You know what booklets mean? Booklets are pretty cool. Booklets are pretty cool. Now, they didn't tape the booklet. Okay, so they're getting inconsistently. They're getting inconsistent, but they're lazy. They're getting lazy. They're getting lazy. That's a Gary Carter for New York, but we don't know yet if it's a New York Giant or a New York Met. That is 19 of 20. That is a low-numbered National Treasures cut signatures booklet. New York cut signature. Oh, that's even better. Cut signature booklet means that it's usually matted in and everything all semi-framed. That's Gary Carter. I think that's a Yankee. If it is, man, did we just double up on the Yanks tonight? Gary Carter. The Big Apple, 1985. Walk-off homer on opening day. Received the first ever curtain call. I learned right away that New York was going to be different, the catcher said. Oh, really? I was now playing for a special breed of fans. Yes, we are. We're very unique. We are very unique. And again, the jealousy. The jealousy. The Force teaches us not to be jealous. I'm not one with the Force at this moment. Let's see what this baby looks like. I would have asked. This did not come stickered. I think they're not stickering them. And that's on the outside, not on the inside. That's good. Oh, that is frickin' beautiful. And that's a Met. That is not a Yankee. That is a Met. And that is a check. Oh, that is a beautiful card. That's the New York Mets. All day. That jersey, even without the logo, that is no way that's ever been a Yankees jersey ever once in the Yankees' career history. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's a cut off from a check. And there's some words there. I don't know if that's the banking words. Somebody cashed it, so they wrote down instead of putting it through the micron, whatever that machine is. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. It's been a New York baseball night, though, hasn't it? Oh, that's pretty sick. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Gary Carter, New York. Yeah, it does say, and I know that it's vague and it's faded right there, but it does say New York there. So it was either going to be Yankees or Red Sox, and I just couldn't remember where the man played. That was in the 80s. I was only a young buck in the 80s. Running down the hill to try and catch one of those cattle. And then my dad said, why don't we walk down and catch them all? Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. Pop, you know this to be true. And between you and me, you know this is a compliment. My bad. My pappy was a hoe. He was a hoe. He was a hoe. He was all over the place. He was a truck driver, so he was all over the place. That's a sick, sick, sick card. Now, I guess we get to figure out who won that card, right? Kaboomski. The New York Mets. Video guys. Nice hit. Nice hit. Video guys. Congratulations. That's a beautiful card. That really is. And that is a horizontal. You know what I've got for you? You're going to love me. Nat. And that's 19 of 20. Also low numbered. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up, first of all. When I tell you I'm going to send one of these, I'm going to send one of these. You're also, by the way, going to get one of these. I always send a stand with every card so that you can display your hit. But it's difficult to, maybe, if I'm going to, use props. I should change the screen. So, you're going to get one of these in your box. I always include, they don't, but I do, so that you can display your hit if you so desire. Because it's really cool when you display your hits. See, those are some of the cards that I won. Those are some of my other cards, and they're all on stands, and they look good, and they display well. So, that's going to be a well displayable card. That's going to look beautiful. I have a horizontal Maglock One Touch that I'm going to give you. It is not brand new. It is a little bit roughed up, but I don't know if you're aware of the massive shortage on just about every possible card supply on the planet right now. The one-touch booklets, the vertical booklets, almost impossible to find. Horizontal booklets, just as impossible to find. So that this will allow you to at least openly display it while it's protected still, right? And then when the supply comes back into effect and they exist again, then you can obviously replace it with a new one, and then it'll look flashier. There won't be any scratches or whatnot. But I'm going to send you one of mine, one of my horizontal booklets, Maglock One Touches, so that when you get it home, you can display it open. I am going to leave it closed until it gets to you, because I honestly believe that shipping it closed is going to be better and healthier and more protected for the card. But once you get it home, pop it into that mag book and display the shit out of it, because that's a beautiful card. That is beautiful. And you'll have a stand to display it with as well. So you got everything coming to you, my man. Congratulations. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right. That being out of the way, that was a nice card. Again, congrats. Now, we can go a couple of different directions. We can run it back and hit a couple of these. These are the new football. LE card, brand new series, Series 45. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. It really is. That's sexy, sexy, sexy. And you want the good news first, guys? Our stream is still healthy. No drop packets. Everything is still good. That's beautiful. I wanted to check that. I kind of drew out the eBay stuff tonight, and I do apologize for that, everyone. But I kind of dragged that out because I wanted to make sure before we began any secondary breaking this evening, wanted to guarantee that it was not going to go crappy on us tonight, because I've done a lot since the first time it went crappy. That didn't solve it. I ripped apart the computer today. I even sent Stikadinsky a picture. Yeah, did some massive work today. So to try and hopefully get it stable. And we are at beyond the hour point, and at both nights it was getting crappy by now. So I think we're in the clear for tonight. Now, in the background, I know it doesn't look like I'm doing much because you see that screen, but I'm doing something else with this screen. And I'd better have. You're effing kidding me. Parade football, LE card. I know I saved 45. Are you effing kidding me? Oh my. Not impossible, actually. Not impossible. I've got to use my... You guys are going to learn something. No, you're not. Because I'm not going to be able to explain it. Actually, no. I'm really not. Plus, I got to go into my... Oh, jeez. Jeez. I know it was the most recent thing that I ordered, so... What you need... Okay. So I'm going to open up a new tab. They've got a formula, so that it just doesn't sound like I'm being stupid on this end. They've got a formula with their with their URLs, their links, right? They all follow a certain template, and each sport and each product is different. But I learned that template because I am an observant mofo. Breezeboro Dak. Tell me Oh, I am so awesome. It worked. It worked. So I usually just do this and take that and then put it in here, and then I got all these guys right here, all the different breakdowns, and then football, and then we get the different products, and then I go in, and I didn't have Series 45. So what we did was we opened up Series 44, which is Kyler, Manning, and Baker. You change Series 44 to Series 45. Then I had to go to my order history and figure out what they. Did I just do that? Luckily, we have that button there. So I had to remember what the three headliners were, and then it pulled up the sell sheet. Once they're not available anymore, they archive them so that they're available, but they stop putting the links up on their site. So it makes it almost impossible to find them. But we did, and here we go. Here are the pictured headliners for Series 45. We got the Drew Brees on a colossal, signatures, National Treasures. National Treasures football is licensed. That is a Joe Burrow. That's got to be Panini Playbook. On card autograph, jersey patch, booklet, rookie. I'm going to be honest with you. I bet that guy is either numbered to 99, 149, or 199. I don't think that's going to be a really low number. We got a Dak Prescott on card. Oh, and that's out of Immaculate. That's a high-end product, and that's 1 of 5. That's a short print. Shorty short print. We got some Danny Jones with a star. That's the only time he'll ever be considered a star. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't say that out loud. That was in my head. If you thought you heard it, you're mistaken. That is 15 of 15. Two-color swatch. That's part of the nameplate, I got to assume. And Danny Dimes on card. Not a bad-looking card. There's my man. There's my man, Rob Gronkowski, on the only team he should have ever suited up for. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter. That's 9 of 10. That, I believe, is not considered on card. I believe that whole thing, yeah, right there is the cutoff. That is a sticker. And it's just a sticker. It's clear and transparent. It's got that top stuff on it. But I think the Supreme logo is on the card below it. Because that would make it bumpy when he's writing, and that looks pretty smooth. So, yeah, I think that's a sticker. 3-color, though. I do not believe that's an autograph because I'm rookie. It is an autograph, obviously. Yoda, wake up. But I don't see the rookie logo, so I'm not sure it's a rookie. This is a pretty sick card. Eddie George, DeMarco Murray, and then the Derrick Henry. This is like the generations of Tennessee Titans running backs. This is a pretty sick card. I like that card. Multiple, each one is multiple color. That's even got a little horizontal piece that I'd call a 4th color. I don't believe that's white. So there's a 4-color. There's a 2-color. Going back and forth with thread. And that's a patch on top of a patch on top of a patch. That's sick. That's a nice card. Then we got Cooper Kupp. Dude's having an amazing fantasy football season. That I can tell you because I almost drafted him. I didn't, and then he blew up. And I've been crying ever since. That's a 9.5. That's beautiful. 9.5, 9.5, 9, and 9.5. The autograph is going to be graded on the back. They don't show us the back, but that looks pretty freaking clean. I'd say that that might even grade out as a 10. I don't see anything that would tell me otherwise. I'm looking at it pretty carefully. I bet that's a 10 autograph. That's my guess. Don't hold me to it. Gale Sayers and LaDainian Tomlinson. So this will get randomed, obviously. Bears, Chargers. But that's a dual, both on card. Beautiful. And if I remember correctly, Gale Sayers recently passed away, or am I wrong with that? Shit. I just got the first message of the night. Oh, skip frames, 21%, 44%. Great. Are you guys all still with me? All still with me, or did it kill it? Now we've got a Jonathan Taylor. That is definitely Origins. That is a rookie with inscription. I always love the cards, inscribed cards. They're awesome. Kevin, you're throwing that symbol at me, and it's okay, cool. You threw that symbol at me, like the half circle of thinking, and you made me nervous. And then I looked up, and I'm like, yep, drop frames. Shit, that's not good. That is a nice card. That is a very nice card. Jonathan Taylor, another fantasy beast. I got Pittman, but I didn't grab Taylor. And there we go, some Steve Young retro action. That looks like a 90. 89, 90 score. 89 or 90. That's 2 different years. And that's hand numbered 5 of 9. That's pretty cool. And there's your series. Plus, they've always got collection of the call them Old Faithfuls. John Elway, Breeze, Odell. And if you see Breeze as a picture and see Breeze down here, I think we've determined that means that there's more than one Drew Brees in here. Odell, Dak, Josh Jacobs, Chubb, Goff, Juju, Chase Claypool, Allen, Baker, Cam Akers. You get the deal. There's a bunch. Hall of Famers, present stars, rookies, retired veterans. And then you got Sam Darnold. I just don't know what category to put him in. I'm very loosely calling him a football player. I'm just kidding. Atlanta won 3-2 in the ninth. Wonderful. That helps out my boy. That significantly helps out my boy. That's good news. Right on. So I wanted, and I know I went slow with that, guys, but I wanted to give you in detail that series. Kaboom. Kaboom. Or we could jump right back to our in-house. I clicked the wrong thing. We can jump to our in-house multi-sport and dearly named Hot Damn. Started off with 29 boxes and a Maine Coon Cat mascot, security guard. He's not in one of the boxes. I assure you I'm not sending him anywhere. That's my boy. 29 boxes we started. There's a Walter Payton signed cap. There's an unopened Series 11 baseball bat. And that also has a golden ticket. Getting ahead of myself, I'll explain to you what a golden ticket is and how important they are in just a moment. This is to represent, we got some football jerseys, we got some baseball jerseys, we got some basketball jerseys. The Blitnikoff is gone. The O.J. Simpson just got hit by Dale Crary, who has openly put this out there. It's an advanced trade offer. Whoever hits the Pete Rose bet, Dale Crary will trade you that O.J. Simpson jersey for the Pete Rose bat. A murderer for a gambler. No, I'm just kidding. I can't believe I said that out loud. Yes, I can. That is Jim Kelly. That is a mini helmet, and this is to represent that we have mini helmets in here. That is one of a few mini helmets that we have in here. That is a Juju Smith-Schuster full-size football. That's in the series, and that has something else in the box. I'm 100% convinced. That's Landon Collins. Dude's a beast. Beast. Tyrann Mathieu has been hit by our friend Boys Life 36. There's the Pete Rose Charlie Hustle. That's still in there. We have some authentic baseball helmets. I can guarantee that there is a Houston Astros helmet in there because I could not get it out of my collection quick enough. Haha, just kidding, Aldo. I'm not sure if that particular helmet is still in the series, but that is to represent that we have authentic full-size batting helmets in this series. I also have still, if I remember correctly, one really cool basketball box left in there that I know of. We got some full-size helmets. That one there is a Mike Vick. I can tell you definitively, because I've forgotten everything else, there's also a Mike Allstott full-size Tampa Bay amp helmet in one of those boxes. Now, the golden tickets. Before we get into the golden tickets, also randomly strewed throughout are break credits. Now, in this room, break credit is simple. If you pull break credit and let's say you win $50, I'm sending that to you. To you. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Sammy D deserves every bit of lashing verbal that he gets. But anyway. So the break credit, I'm going to send it right back to your payment method of choice so you can manage your own break credit, i.e. cash back, but I have to preface it that for the attorneys. I don't know. I make that up. The golden ticket, those are randomly strewed throughout as well. This is the only way you can get an entry into the Everything Dan Marino collection. we're about to show you what is all included in the Everything Dan Marino collection. But yeah, golden tickets randomly strewed, and this is your only way in to get all of the following. One winner will be picked once we get through this series to win everything you're about to see. All of the following. That is a Dan Marino Pro Line Authentic, just like you wore back in the day, baby. Fanatic certified. That, and this is going to take a full breath. This is an Upper Deck authenticated vintage football Dan the Man Marino autograph. Well, I guess it didn't take that much. I think I said it longer last night. I don't know. It is authenticated by Upper Deck. This is a vintage authentic football signed by Dan the Man Marino. This is an on-field Dan the Man Marino signed jersey. And obviously it's authentic, it's on-field. We've even got the Reebok tags, which is who used to make their uniforms back in the day. And this is a non-game used college mini helmet. I can't stress that enough. I don't want anybody to have any false expectations. Dan never wore this in a game because it's a mini helmet. Duh, it won't fit on his head. So I'm probably not going to bring that up anymore, but I just wanted to be clear because somebody was confused. I'm not going to, point anybody out and isolate anybody, alienate and make fun of anybody. Somebody thought that might have been game used, so I needed to clarify. That has never been used in a game, for it is a mini helmet, but it's blown up real big. I took a zoom in. But it's Dan the Man Marino, and I'm assuming he played for Pitt, because normally you don't sign on things that you didn't play for, I guess. Dan the Man Marino 5x7 lithograph framed into an 8x10. That really is a beautiful piece. And this is what it all looks like when you put it together. And there's also a Super Bowl patch kicking back there. The Super Bowl that they got their butts stomped by the San Francisco 49ers. And that's just the best way that I know to bring it back to the beginning. So those are your options, guys. Would you like to run with the in-house multi-sport series in dearly known Hot Damn? Or would you like to crack a box of this Hit Parade LE football? That is your choice. You guys let me know and we will drop a line and make it happen. Although I'm looking now and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, guys. I see 3 people in the feed. I think that I bored the shit out of some people tonight. And again, that comes from being tired. That comes from being just exhausted. So I do apologize about that if I got long-winded and stuff tonight, guys. But my brain was not thinking as quickly as it normally does, so I had to slow down my talk even more to keep up so that I could keep the brain processing ahead of the voice. Wasn't completely successful, for obviously. But yeah, I think I knocked some people out. In for a hot damn. Oh, you know what we got to do regardless, before I forget again. Shoot. First, I want to apologize for the lag that has been occurring over the last couple feeds. It looks like we're okay now. It looks like it might have just been a bump in the road. I highly doubt that, my friend. I highly doubt that. I'm trying to remember who it was. Somebody I was playing with fantasy football in our league. Midweek they had dropped their quarterback and they picked up Sam Darnold because he had been putting up decent numbers, 25, 26 points consecutively. And that's good for Sammy D, considering when he was playing on the Jets, he couldn't double digit as a fantasy quarterback. They picked him up, and I don't think he scored 7 points that game, which was kind of rough. He was my opponent, and I was sympathetic to the cause. I felt bad. Nobody's gonna. No. Not Sammy D. Not Sammy D. Sammy D is like that rodeo clown. He's meant to be made fun of. He's meant to be poked at, laughed at, and on occasion the bull throws him up over its head. You know what I mean? Shit happens. Shit happens. Let me think. What am I doing? Okay. We're gonna do this. That's right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna issue out those 3 winners because I'm not gonna forget to do that again. Because if I do, then it'll start to seem like I'm doing it on purpose. See, this is the advantage of writing stuff down. All I need to do is look and read words. which sometimes can be more of a challenge than you think. I think that was box 9. Tell me I'm right. Okay, we are done with the eBay breaks, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to cancel the close because I guess I got to get off that field before it'll actually save that field. And if I close it before I do that, then it doesn't save that field. I do need to bother for one moment so I don't have to search it out again, because as you guys witnessed, that was just excruciating. Alright. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay. That was not a language, that was just something weird. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Or do. And I guess we're gonna do, and I gotta drop frame again. Pick one to get 9 in the LE. That is funny. Yeah, no, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even let you guys do that because that is just gross. That's gross. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to do this, and do this, shrink this the F down, bring this over here. No, 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 we're going to move things around a little bit. You are going to slide, shimmy slide, there we go. You are going to behave and do what I say, because I'm the human. I'm going to copy all these guys in. I got a space to kill there. Okay, got to remember that. Because the Ghost of Christmas Past cannot win this. I don't have an address for the Ghost of Christmas Past, so how the hell am I going to send it? It's got to be international, right? I don't do international shipping. Not yet. Not because I'm spoiled or all ego. I don't know how. Apparently it's a special thing. They teach you international shipping in school, and I never took the class. I took typing instead. What a waste. Alright, so we're going to go through this real quick. I just want to make sure I did it right. Jason Collins, Cards and Coffee, Jason Collins, Tom Ritter, C1 Jason Collins, Nick Fogo. And then I got Jason Collins 3 times. And then I got Jason Collins 3 more times. So what I'll see right here is a line of 6 Jason Collins. That's right. And then more. Oh, there's going to be 9 in a row. See how that works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Okay. Now we're on Nick Fogo. There he is. Jason Collins, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then there's Tom Ritter. And then there's C1. And then there's Jason Collins 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Cool. I was going to say last night we were doing 7 rolls because that's what the dice said, but every night we change it. And to show that it is completely random and non-preordained, we're going to let it pick 5 times, man. That's cool. That's the minimum. That's the minimum number I would accept, because everything else seems too small. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, and the top 3 are going to get spots. That's 3. That's 4. One more time, guys. One more time. Good luck. Who's got some spots coming to him? Tom Ritter and Jason Collins with a double up. Congratulations, guys. So that's box 10. Yeah, things are starting to slow down. I just got my next drop frame message. See, only when I get tired do I doubt myself. I even did that right. And I'm going to change these to an obscure color, and that'll remind me that these don't get deleted, because these are free spots. So those guys are locked in stone. You might be onto something. You know what? I didn't want to admit it. I'm going to admit it. You might be onto something. I think my bashing of Sammy D probably sent everybody packing. I just don't see him having that strong a fan base. I'm just saying. Why did I just close that? Because I'm dumb. All right. I wanted to make sure that I got those issued out tonight because I failed to do that last night. And holy crap, where are you gone? You are supposed to be way, way over here. That was just crazy. Um, but I will be honest with you. With three people, it would be an embarrassment. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I am gonna make the absolute damnedest best effort to come live tomorrow night, and we will do a third night consecutive. That's the first time I've ever done that, guys. I don't think I've ever done 3 nights in a row before. That's pretty awesome. I'm growing up. I'm putting on the big boy pants. Not really. I'm pretending to put on the big boy pants. Anyway, just to let you know, everybody that has won anything so far this weekend, I do fully intend on getting everything out on Monday. I am jamming all day tomorrow, working and such, so I'm going to be putting some time in late evening until potentially going live tomorrow. And I will finish up the packing Monday morning, which means it's probably not going to make it for the pickup, which means I'm going to deliver it to the post office tomorrow, or Monday, which means it's probably not going to get processed until Tuesday morning. So, at the latest, stuff is going to start flying out of the mailbox or out of the post office Tuesday morning. Just as a heads up, because between tonight and tomorrow, I finish my marathon. I decided to see if I could still handle Ironman style. So I decided, after running all around all day Friday, that I would pick up the Friday night overnight. And then I picked up the Saturday night overnight after picking up somebody's route for the month. They do it 7 days a week. She's just amazing. I don't even know how she does it. Um, but she's got weddings and some things going on this month. So I picked up her route, and it's Saturday and Sunday, and it starts at 7 a.m. and it ends at 5 p.m. And then I am on tonight overnight, so I could get harassed, and then I'm up at about 4:15 tomorrow morning, so I can do an early microbiology run, and then do that route again tomorrow. So yeah, there's a lot and has been a lot going on. But I am going to try my damnedest, guys. If I have to load up on caffeine and really screw myself up, then that's what I'm going to do. If that's all it takes, then you will see me tomorrow night. And we will be live tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Um, your phone died. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not doing much of anything because I think you are the only one left in the room, my bro. Yeah, I think I bored everybody out tonight. I'm going to get better at my delivery and be more entertaining after tonight, I promise. And we will keep it more focused on the business at hand. Tomorrow night, I'm going to try my damnedest. I'm borderline making a promise. And I will say this: if I hit my 9 team teaser and turning $5 into 800 and something, you damn straight I'm going to be on an adrenaline high for days. So I will just, we'll do a marathon. I'll do 24 hours straight live feed because I'll be able to because I'll be on adrenaline. I'm looking to make some big cash tomorrow, and I'm looking to double up and hedge some bets. If anybody's interested, please hit me up, and we can have some fun. I'll stand in front of the machine, and what we'll do is we'll pick some teasers together, and I'll split it with you if we win. Um, and I'll send it to you Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, however you want. And the beauty is, you pick a 6 team teaser. You could be up for $300-400 depending on the teams and the odds, obviously. And you're putting down $1 or two. You know what I mean? So obviously, I got the dollar or two covered. I got the $5 covered. Whatever. I'm still running off winnings. I started at $5, and I just did a total tally from my Seabrook tickets. I put them all in, and it gave me a total, and then I hit withdraw, and then it gives me a voucher. So I don't have this stack of winning tickets anymore. I've got one voucher, and it says $327, and that's after a $5 teaser and some $10 teasers and some $10 straight picks to hedge. Yeah, doing pretty well on a run. So there is money to be made, and $2, $3, pick the right 6 teams, you're walking away with a couple $100. And like I said, you got to give me a call. You got to participate. That's what I'm looking for. This is a participation award. Don't forget about the homework. Um, but yeah, anybody give me a call. I am going to be there briefly. I'm going to get in early. They open at 11. I'm going to get in front of the DraftKings machines as soon as I can, say 11:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give me a buzz if you're interested. Anyone. And more Donald positivity. I hope so, and that's where I'm getting all those people. That answers a lot, actually. That answers a lot, and I'll be honest with you. Some of them have been fun, but I won't say that out loud. So I appreciate you spreading my number around to all the bathroom stalls in America. Kevin, we're both going to get rich on DraftKings tomorrow because okay, you know what? Not many in the room. We're going to abandon the breaking, and we're going to talk a little bit about the lines this week. Not Lions, but the lines. Lines this week for these games. None of them make sense. None of them make sense. With Christian McCaffrey out, they're still competitively within 2 or 3. The New England Dallas game. I'm going to tell you 3 starting offensive linemen, are not playing, including Shaq Mason. I'm going to tell you that my New England Patriots are going to get pummeled. And the line, I think, is 3.5 points, which is ridiculous. Like, the lines don't make sense. I don't think the lines have caught up to the condition of the players, some key players on a lot of teams. So we want to get in early before game time because normally from 12 o'clock on, there's a lot of action on the line. And a lot of last-minute confirmations, injured, playing, blah, blah, blah. So that'll adjust it. You want to catch the line before those final adjustments. And that's what we're going to try and do. There are still so many easy picks, in my opinion. You got to understand, I'm on a roll. I am on a roll. Last week, I would have won every single one of my teasers, every one of my tickets. And Matt LaCroix will confirm. But I think it was a 7 or an 8 team teaser. I went with the Raiders, and they lost. They blew that entire ticket. I had everything else, and every other ticket won. So it's between Matt LaCroix is my Oracle resource, and the dude is phenomenal. And I just get a feel. Been doing well, so I'm trying to share the love. If anybody's interested, hit me up tomorrow morning about 11:01 Eastern Time. AM, 11:01 AM Eastern Time, because by 11 p.m. we can't place bets anymore, obviously. I'll be in front of DraftKings machines, and then I've got to run and do my route. It starts at noon. That one does. So I'll be there, and then I'll be gone, and then I'll be back. Because that's my hangout spot between 1 and 4 p.m. unless I get a call and I have to do something else, because it's literally 2 minutes away from where one of the emergency rooms that I pick up at. Oh, right on. Still here. There you go. Right on. How are you still... Dude, you're driving, and you are the most dedicated in the room tonight. Wow. Wow. Impressed. So, my brother, we didn't get anything going with the in-house tonight. Screw it. I'm going to make y'all a promise, and if I end up breaking it, you will see a video. So I won't be last minute. I'll let you know. If I come home and I just can't, then I'll put a video up and be like, all right, guys, we'll do it Monday night, blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, it's either going to be tomorrow night if I can make it through the day, or Monday. I'm going to come back on and we're going to put a little more focus into the in-house series because it really is an awesome series. I'm really excited to open some more of these boxes. I know Dale Crary is crazy excited to try and win that Pete Rose bat. And I know that Mr. Stekadinsky now wants that Pete Rose bat because he, by the sounds of it, Dale, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, pinch, pinch, push, push, punch, punch, all that, whatever, I don't know. If Kevin Stekadinsky hits that Pete Rose bat, I think he's down for the trade with you. Um, because as we discussed about my boy John Head 99, one of the most awesome people you'll ever meet, really, truly. Um, my man Kevin Stikaninsky, how do I phrase this? Has a very unique collection as well. He's legit got the wall of shame. And who better to sit right center stage than OJ Mofo and Simpson, Hall of Fame running back who kills his wife and her boyfriend. Allegedly. 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 Oh, and I am serious about that offer. There's a white pair of gloves in there because I couldn't find black. I will sign those. So that could be up. That could be trade bait too. You might not even want the jersey. You want that signature, don't you? Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want Yoda sig? Everybody. To be honest with you, everybody. That's the answer. Everybody doesn't want, meaning nobody wants. So it's kind of like I force it on you. It's like that booby prize. Ooh, that's a good call. That's a good call. That's really cool. So my buddy's up. That was, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, he turned that into a $130, $140 teaser. He picked Boston. He picked the over in Boston, and holy shit. The over was, I think, less than it was last night. Last night it was 8.5. I think it was shorter than it was last night, and they scored more runs. It was 9 total last night, 10 tonight. So if that's telling you anything, that might be a consistent bet to think about. Because as the series goes, we're not talking the best pitchers. You're talking, you get into the depth of the starters, and then you go from A plus to A minus to maybe a B plus sitting there. B pluses are hittable. So as the series goes, I expect the numbers to climb, the runs scored to climb. So I honestly think through this series, a great over pick, sleeper, is this series. I think both sides are just going to continue to pummel runs, and that's good for the over. Hell yeah, Kevin. Give me a call and we'll do it for real. Yes, it was. That's exactly what it was. It was off by a half a point because of the 2 point. Yup. Yup, yup. 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 I've had a theory, a long running theory. That's the word. Like I told you, there's going to be pauses for finding words because I'm stupid and tired. Um, so there have been NFL refs, there have been former players that have come out and stated the mafia has literally back in the 80s, the mafia controlled the NFL like so hard. There would be representation coming into locker rooms and such. Um, there would be representation talking to refs. There were a lot of really shitty calls that occurred because there was an ulterior motive and it had to happen. There was one ref that said that he personally was approached uh, and adjusted, modified, spun, twisted, cheated. 7 different games worth of calls in one season. In one season. Back then, they weren't playing. I don't think they were. In the 80s, I don't think they were playing a 16-week season. Or am I wrong? Was it before that they. Whatever. Um, that's literally about half the season. And that's one ref under subpoena, because this is actually, if I remember correctly, this is like a congressional hearing back in the day, and he actually stood and sat in front of Congress answering questions. And that was his statement. So I believe you. I agree with you 100%. But you can sit there, identify it, and stop. Or you can use that information to your advantage as well. Because what you've got are the popular games, the more marketable games, and the more highly viewed games. Then you've got those games that are just not so popular. You know, the Steelers game. That's not going to be a big. They're not going to focus on that game because there is no relevance to it whatsoever. You're not going to have a big bet pool on that game. There's not going to be a big market share on that game. Um, so you don't put the effort and the energy to the minimal gain. You put that effort to where you can maximize that gain. And I do believe that means We're talking about the marketable games. Obviously Chargers, the Dallas game. I'd even say the Rams game. There are a bunch of them, and again, a lot of people have got eyes on Kansas City to see if they're going to recover or if there's going to be a season of flop. Um, Now, taking that out, everybody's eyes are on those games. These other games, I think, are going to be left alone, and I got a couple of sleeper picks for those games. But I agree with you. I mean, there's been proof. People have testified and have come out and admitted that they were involved in it. So when somebody comes out firsthand and yeah, I was a rep, I was involved, then I tend to believe them. Um, I know that the NBA was horrible, horrible. There was a whole huge investigation that sprung there a bunch of years ago. Um, there was one guy, I forget his name. I saw that interview too. One of the most famous that got caught cheating, and he was breaking it down in detail, and it was pretty rugged. I am going to leave you with this. I do believe, and this is my theory. This is my theory, and you guys tell me if I'm a conspiracy theorist or if I'm just a smart, enlightened human being, which is not likely. Um, so, Michael Jordan playing basketball. And as we know, he's a gambling degenerate. He always has been. So when he's betting $1 million on a 18 round or a round of 18 holes with Charles Barkley, he's got an issue. But to them, that's $100. You know what I mean? So it's not the same. Um, I think Michael Jordan got himself into some hot water, and when he took his little retirement to go play baseball, I think it was a quiet retirement. I think it was quiet push out, and I think it was a quiet 2 year suspension. I'm going to be honest with you. If you look at it, if they would have publicly suspended him, the NBA would have lost all its popularity. The only way that the NBA can get any of justice would be a quiet verdict, would be in a room with very few people telling Michael Jordan, we're suspending you for 2 years because of your behavior. But because of who you are, we can't really make this public. So you're not going to say anything. We're not going to say anything. You're not going to look bad. You're going to retire. Go do something else. You said you wanted to play baseball. Go play baseball for a minute. Come back in a couple years, and it'll be all good. But you are not putting on a uniform for 2 years. And I think that's really what happened with Michael Jordan. I do believe that. Because, not for nothing. Everybody, history is written by the victors. I get that. I really do. I really do. Um, he's been idolized by media as like the perfect human being, and he's a really cool dude and all that. But don't get me wrong, he's a human being. He's flawed. He's got and he loves to gamble, and I think that he got himself into hot water. I think that he actually probably got caught betting on the Bulls. I really do. And the NBA was like, "Whoa, you can't do that," and they probably booted him for 2 years. But that's my theory, and it's all just a theory. Tried to come back, changes his number, then he's going to change his team. Oh, but that was a good deal because he owns a good part of the Washington Wizards now. So that was part of the arrangement. Oh, and the one thing that I forgot to do is drop the actors and actresses' names and pick a movie. So we will do that tomorrow or Monday. I am definitely going to try and come on tomorrow night. I really am. So let's do that. Let's call it a night. I'm going to try and get a quick power nap before I got to wake up the butt crack of dawn and go around 15. Get that done, come home. With any luck, I'll be home early enough that I can grab a quick power nap, wake up. Everything is pretty much set up so we can just continue where we left off. And we will put emphasis tomorrow night on the multi-sport in-house hot damn series. And talk some football and action of the day. And I can vent about how I lost all my bets and all my teasers and how I lost by one and these damn players and they did it on purpose and they all hate me. So that's what you can expect to hear tomorrow night. Some more of that. But I will pull out the tickets and I'll show you what we bet and everything else. And hopefully you and myself will all learn something and we'll be smarter, better sport. We'll be all the better. Anyway. Yeah, that wasn't funny at all. So I hope none of you were laughing over there where you're at. And if you were, I'm embarrassed to have said that. Anyway, we are going to call it a night before I further embarrass myself. I want to thank everyone for putting up with me tonight, for putting up with a lag over the last couple of nights, for participating, for coming in, hanging out. Man, I appreciate you more than you know, really. Like I said it before, and I say it again, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's you guys that make the room. Um, it's all you, man. I can't thank you all enough. So yeah, let's reconvene tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Sports Break Retreat. Oh, you paid? You paid what? What'd you pay? What'd you pay? What'd you pay? Dale, Dale, Dale. What'd you pay? You paid. Let me. Whoops. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, let me check. Because that's right, you're driving, so I don't want you to have to do too much more distracting from the road than you already are. And I believe with you it comes through PayPal, correct? A whole new PayPal, which is a big pain in the derriere, by the way. Gives me a new frickin' thing that I've got to figure out. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. So, wait, you didn't get that much tonight, though, buddy. You didn't get that much. I want to go back to it, because that doesn't look right. I think you sent me way too much, my man. I think you sent me too much money. Too much on the dinero. Kimosabi. Oh my god, this is just slowed down big time. Yeah, now I'm getting yellow and red on my performance window too. Shite. Skip frames 22, 21% over the last 2 minutes. 22, 44. Ooh, that's bad. Your stream is experiencing issues. No shite. Whoops. Okay. I'm still trying to find that. Still trying to get that to pop up. Okay, that's okay. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do, Dale? I'm gonna put you into those 10 spots right now, so that I don't forget. Do you have preference to numbers? Let me swap the screen over. Let me do this. There are 3 people in the room. I'll do this. We're gonna start this fill tonight, and we are gonna conclude it tomorrow, and we will break it tomorrow night. Would anybody in the room like early spot access? Obviously, we'll make the spots available tomorrow night as well. But besides Dale, is there anybody else in here that would like to get in on this tonight? I don't think it's going to fill tonight and it won't close tonight. But one way or another, we will crack it tomorrow night. If anybody is interested. Okay, so I can tell you this right now. I think I know what it is, and I'm going to have to take some pictures tomorrow. Um, and you know what I'll probably end up doing? Probably end up sending them to the lab and making an isolated video to explain. I am almost convinced now I know what the problem is. It's not my computer, it's not my network. What we've got going on is one of the most massive sewer line projects that I have ever seen and lived near. My backyard on the other side of the fence got tore up to like 75 feet deep, and they installed a whole new sewer line. And then the joke is it wraps around the front of where I live. I live in a townhouse, and there's 5, 6 buildings, a few townhouses in each building, and we all come into an entrance off the road. Well, you can't just come in anymore because that's where the big hole is now that they're actually replacing that sewer line. So there's this whole big, really maze weird thing just to get in and out into the parking area to get home. They're working 24/7. And if it was my hardware, it would be consistently dropping. If it was the network, it would be consistently dropping. We went an hour and a half before we had our first hiccup. I'm here to tell you they're working 24/7. Somebody keeps hitting the effing pole, and it shakes everything. And because it's, probably not secured on the telephone pole as well as it could be, we're getting degraded signal whenever they bump the pole, whenever they move the pole, whenever they rub the wire with the excavator. Believe it, I saw that happen. Um, yeah, my stepfather's owned a construction company ever since he was 18. And by the time he had met my mom, he had like three going simultaneously. Um, so I got a lot of experience with equipment, and I know what to do, what not to do. Common sense and just being around you absorb some of that shit. You know what I mean? Whether you want to or not. And I'm telling you that these excavator operators are some of the most reckless mofos I have ever seen. One of them decides to just, willy-nilly start moving his excavator around and everything, and runs over one of the links to the fence. Like, just runs it over and crushes it. Um, yeah, that was when they were digging pretty much in the backyard. These guys are just ridiculous, ridiculous. So what I'll do tomorrow is shoot a video, show you what the property and everything looks like, because they're working 7 days a week. They have to get it done before the freeze and everything as well, right? There's a bunch of variables there. I'm gonna put you in right now, Dale. So I will send a couple. I'll let you know, and you'll understand. And at this point, until this job is done, I don't know if there's much I can do about it because I can't stop them from working. And when they bump and rub, then we have our issues. But I can tell you, it won't be forever. I mean, I've been dropping live feed for over a year now, and up until recently, until they started doing all this construction work and everything, um, we never experienced this. We never experienced this. Always reliable. Oh, right on, Kev. Right on. Oh, that's very cool. You're an excavator guy. Very cool. You know what I'm gonna do, bro? For real. Once I win Powerball, and don't think this is fantasy, because this shit is gonna happen. When I win Powerball, I'm gonna buy a nice big piece of land, and I'm gonna obviously need some excavator work, and it's gonna be a big job. So you're probably gonna move your family up here in a nice house and everything that was bought for you, so that you can do excavator work for me. And then afterwards, we're just gonna play with the excavator for the next 20 years, and that'll be your job, is just coming in and we get to play around with the excavator. How's that sound? I think excavators are awesome. I really do. That was one of the things that I had the luxury of growing up. Constantly around commercial equipment and constantly driving it around. I don't even know what half the stuff was that I was driving. I remember I was like 12 or 13. Stepfather was building a road in a development on the top of a mountain hill type thing. So it was just woods. And they had to cut out the road and everything and then grade it down and then do everything you got to do to make a road. And then all the plot lands and all the different call them sites, but zoned out pieces that the houses are going to be built on, and then they built the houses and everything. There's a gargantuan dump truck that has a hinge behind the cab of the truck and the body of the dump truck, and that's where it turns. It all pivots right there. You don't turn the wheels, and the wheels don't turn. The wheels stay still. That turns. That was the coolest thing I ever drove. No joke. And one more. Dale, I got your 10 in there, buddy. Thank you, my bro. All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so Dale, I'm going to move you down to 13 because I forgot he goes in divisibles of 6. Let me think. And I was going to abbreviate Stikadinsky a long time ago, and I'm like, you can't do that. That's kind of like abbreviating God. Don't get the wrong idea. I just mean it's a really cool name, and it'd be a waste. It'd be a waste. That name needs to be shown to the world. And by the way, if I ever become a famous actor, I'm stealing that name. That just became my stage name. I might not go with Richard though. I might go with Julio. Julio Stikatinsky. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? That is an awesome idea. That is the best idea I have ever heard, my man. To be honest with you, that is the best idea I've ever heard. An adult playground, playing around with excavators and bulldozers and shit. Oh, that would be awesome. You know what? I win Powerball. That just became the business. I'm going to need somebody to manage that. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Dale, you busy too? Cool. That's our new biz. I win Powerball, and that's going to become our business. That's a great idea. $50 every half an hour. Get them in the bulldozer. Yep. Yep. I like that. I like that. So, I didn't know it was that extreme with the all cat equipment runs on the exact same key. But I do know that a buddy of mine who used to, up until recently, was the shop manager of a stainless steel prefab building shop. Um, he came over to my place a few years ago when I lived a different area. They were doing some work and they had one of those basket lifts, right? Um, he pulls up, he sees it. We're outside out back having a cigarette. He sees it, he's like, come here. He puts me in the basket, he comes in the basket, and then he pulls out his keys. Well, they had one of those at his work too. So he had a key. Next thing you know, we're 60 feet up. It was a beautiful view. It was the night before Thanksgiving, maybe 7 years ago, clear sky, and they just started lighting off fireworks for something that was going on across the river. Beautiful view, beautiful, beautiful. The only downside was it was fucking cold up there. I froze my little testes off. I'm not even kidding. It was ice frickin' cold. We would have stayed up there much longer, but it was ice frickin' cold. But it really was a great view. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. See, and I don't know why I do stuff like that because I was just going to go back through and do this. Why not just hit them all at the same time? Because that would make sense. We don't do that. Shit. I'll be honest with you. I hope some people take advantage of that homework assignment because I think they'll really love that movie. Yourselves included. Yourselves included. You guys should definitely watch that. It's an amazing movie. That would be a great fucking idea. I love that idea. An adult playground. Of course, we'd have to describe it and be very specific because when you start with adult playground, I think people would probably get the wrong idea. Well, the right idea, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if that's a business model. We're not really opening a brothel right out the top, are we? I mean, I guess we could. I don't think it'd hurt anything. Not out here. Oh, you know what? I want to leave you guys with this very, very, very cute and interesting statistic, and this is the God's honest truth. So, and it's not because I'm all deep into the industry or anything, because I know nothing about it, but I do know this. I know that a couple years ago, California made it illegal for porn stars to have on camera sex without using condoms. So they stopped filming in California. And ironically, a majority of them moved to my fucking state, New Hampshire. I'm serious. Like, not for nothing. I have been to malls in Portsmouth and down south, and I swear to God, I'm bumping shoulders and walking by women that I've seen spreading their legs in porn movies. Like, it's weird. But yeah, that is a true fact. Like a couple years ago, they forced them to use protection in their scenes, and for some reason, people just don't enjoy that as watching that as much. You know what I mean? So they decided, and the porn industry is massively and heavily filming in New Hampshire. That is a true story. So if you're not into the country type lifestyle, if you're not into the woods, you still have another reason to come to New Hampshire. Um, you might bump shoulders with a porn star. I don't know. I guess that's a claim to fame. Anyway, on that note, I am going to call it a night. And yeah, I'll tell you right now, we'll be back 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, right here Sports Break Retreat. We're going to finish filling this guy, and we're going to crack at least one of these in-house tomorrow night. If not more. All's ups to yees. But for this evening, I think I'm going to call it a night because, as you can tell, I'm just rambling because I am beyond exhausted. And it's going to get less and less entertaining as the moments move on. So, on that note, we're going to call it a night. We're signing out. I want to thank everyone for jumping in. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Again, it's not a room without you guys. You guys are the ones that make it this the room that it is. So, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. Be safe. Be kind to each other, most importantly. And we'll see you again tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Sports Break Retreat. As for me, I'm Yoda T, and we are out. Peace. Stay safe, everyone. Yep, 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 yep. That's exactly it right there. And that actually speaks volumes, right? So normally the protection is going to be worn by the guy, right? So the woman's looking at the guy and she's like, "This dude is so fucking nasty that I can't do it without a rubber." But she's still gonna, you know what I mean? She's still gonna do the most intimate of intimate with a dude she thinks is nasty. And I know it's about the money, but at some point, don't you just ask, "Yo, can you step it up? Get me somebody else?" Because like the flies that are flying around him, I don't know how this is attractive, man. He's got natty hair, whatever it is. Some of them, yeah, they just look dirty. They just look like, man, I'm going to catch something if I have a conversation with you, so please stay on the other side of the road. I get that too. I really do. And here's the thing, right? Those are always B-rated porns. The ones where they make them wear rubber, those are always B-rated. They're never going to be featured porn. Those are never going to be in those porn theaters. Not that I've ever been, because I honestly haven't, but I'm dying of curiosity. Although there is a nudist colony. Like when I drive to Seabrook on 108, you know, is that 101? That might be 108. Route 108. There is a nudist colony that I didn't realize existed until September. And obviously at that point, they ain't doing nothing out there because it's all too cold. So I might have to swing down there next summer and see what that's all about because that color me interested. No joke, color me bad. I'd probably end up being. Anywho, enough of all that. Jeez, I'm going to get myself in trouble here. Anyway, we are this time going to call it a night. I want to thank everyone. You guys are awesome, 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 awesome. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Sports Break Retreat, where I am either going to gloat or cry about my betting. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe and be good to each other.